Hey guys, welcome to my Pick a Pal. I covered this on my Instagram, so if you saw this and you follow me on Instagram, you might get a little splash of a new message. It's your choice to watch this, okay? So you can meditate and figure out which pal that you want. This is pal 1, pal 2, and then pal 3, okay? So take some time to meditate on which pal you are naturally drawn to. All right, and keep in mind you can be drawn to multiple pals. It can apply to your energy or someone else's energy around you because we transfer energy every day. And sometimes people sprinkle a little bit of their pixie dust on us, and we have their energy on us, and they have our energy on them. So, boom, that's that. So, okay, I'm going to get started. If this is too soon for you to pick a pal, just pause the video and then figure out which one suits you best. All right. So, okay, first card out for my pal 1 people is regeneration. Okay. Regeneration. Love that. Okay. We are shedding the old and bringing in the new. But you also have the why card, okay? You want to know why. Why do I have to go through this? This is that same sad old song. And then your clarification card is the moon, okay? So, boom. Let's talk about this regeneration. Okay, so with this regeneration, I feel like my pal 1 people, you are you're going through a rebirth. You may have resisted it a little bit when it first started to happen because I feel like a lot of things around you were crumbling. Okay, things that you thought you were certain about crumbled. Friendships you thought you were certain about crumbled and possibly hell. Even romantic partnerships crumbled because that Mercury retrograde energy, it really tested fixed signs. So when I see regeneration, I instantly think of Scorpio. Okay, so this might ring a little more closer to my people who have Scorpio energy, Pisces, and Cancer's energy, okay? Because, a lot of the time, water signs, they want to just cling on to what's going on. They don't want to change outside of the fixed sign thing. Most water signs, they like to, keep things the same. Even if you're hurting their feelings, they're going to see the potential through. And ultimately, water signs end up, having a little resentment because it's like, I was rooting for you, very much so Tyra Banks. Because we don't like to give up on people, but the whole thing is you gotta help those who want to be helped, okay? And we can't carry the load for everyone. So boom, you're going through a regeneration, pile 1, and you want to know why. Why must I go through this? Why must I feel sad? Why must, people burn their bridges with me? Honestly, pal 1, these people were going to continue to drain you of your energy. So Spirit said, I didn't gave you little indicators of why you should separate from these people. Listen, and it might not even just be people, it could be a job. Like, I've been giving you clues and clues on why you should walk away from certain dynamics, and you're just like, oh, it'll get better. Oh, it'll get better. I'm gonna sweep that under the rug. I'm gonna sweep that under the rug until you mess around and blow. And then, it's no good when anybody blows, especially water sign or water sign placements, because everybody is just, everybody is gagging. Like, whoa, like, because you've been holding on to these emotions, you haven't been saying anything, you're like, okay, I'm gonna just keep the peace, and then boom, you done fucking threw a table over, smacked your balls, and walked out. Like, we don't want that. We don't want that for you, Power 1. Sometimes it makes for a good story. Like, that's a hell of a entertaining story to tell. So, Power 1, just, when things are like a little, your intuition is telling you like, yeah, it's time to go, just roll with it and trust it. I think this regeneration is causing you to surrender. All right, it's causing you to surrender to the process, surrender to God. And I feel like my pal 1, you guys are struggling with having control, because the very things that you thought you had control over, you don't. They're gone, they're dismantled, they're deteriorating, and let them be. You don't want to put gold over shit and be like, you know what, this is gold, and try to tell somebody, it's 24 karat. It don't turn, but really in 3 hours it's going to smell like horse manure. So just be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. That's very important. And be thankful. Have some gratitude for this regeneration, because there are some people who they refuse to regenerate. Like, you might have an auntie who been on Section 8 since 1999, and we in 2021, and it's like, goddamn. Some people don't want to regenerate. That's their story. Everybody has a role to play. No judgment. But if that's not your path, you have to separate from these people, okay? Because I feel like for my Power One, you are trying to bring people along with you on this spiritual journey. Oh, come with me to meditation. Oh, come with me to yoga. Come with me, baby. You're going to have to learn how to do some things by yourself, because everybody's not going to want to do it. Because then they're going to be looking at you like, oh, you think you all that. She over there realigning her chakras. What the, like, what, that just weirdo. Tell them that's your business. And, while you running it up and cashing $1 million checks at the bank, and they trying to figure out why and they can't get in contact with you, I was realigning my chakras. But it is what it is. And so, I think you're just going to have to go through a phase. You're going to have to, and I hear police sirens. Yes, this is very, very, that's clarifying what I'm saying. You're going to have to go through this dark night of the soul type of thing by yourself. But I don't even really think you're by yourself, honestly. I feel like you have people you can lean on. You have a support group or people around you. But I think you might need to open up a little more. Because I feel like you could be carrying this load by yourself. Once you connect with others that you fully trust, they'll tell you like, oh, baby, these just the growing pains. I really feel like you should have some contact with an elder. Like, say for instance, you're 24. Talk to an older adult that's maybe in their mid-30s, who has had some life experience, who has integrity, who will not lead you astray, and they will give you some good game. Like, boo, this is just the ways of being a young adult. You're going to get to a space where da 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 da. Okay, so don't fret. It's going to be, it's almost over. We're in Pisces season. That's the last sign. We're about to approach a spring equinox, the spring new year. You're about to pop out if you accept this regeneration and this rebirth, and you apply what you've been learning, right? It's going to be good for you. And then you have the moon clarifying this. Okay, so boom. With this regeneration that you had, a lot of things came to the dark. So a lot of things about suppressed feelings. I feel like abandonment issues came up, right? I feel like abandonment issues. I feel like something about the throat chakra, being able to express yourself, being heard by others. There are certain people who you might be trying to fight for them to listen to you and understand you, baby. These people don't understand you. Don't try to convince them, because I feel like my Power One people, you're trying to get someone to really, really understand you, and they can't even resonate with what you talk about on a daily, like just general stuff that you talk about, okay? So just keep that in mind, my Power Ones. I am wishing you so much comfort with your regeneration. I know it's not easy. As a sign of Scorpio, we have to regenerate and learn lessons like back to back to back. It can be very taxing. It can be very taxing sometimes, but just roll with it. You got it, okay? And if you enjoyed that, my information is down below for you to put some coins in my piggy bank. It will be greatly appreciated. Not required, but I would love that. All right. So, POW 2. Are you ready? Okay. So pile two, you have two cards in reverse. Okay. So you have the Treasure Island in reverse, and then you have the Deep Knowing in reverse, and your clarification card is the Ace of Swords. All right. So let me just say this. There are some general messages for pile two. I can't remember what the pile ones were, but we just gonna roll with it. So pile two, I feel like you are dealing with someone where you know just it's like a toxic back and forth, and this person isn't done with you, and I feel like you may have moved away from a person. I'm about to say person, place, or thing. Baby, you got a relationship with inanimate objects. I feel like you moved away from someone, and someone is pursuing you out of guilt because they miss your energy, they miss your presence, and be stiff on this person. Like, you don't have to be super rude, but be stiff on them. If this is like romantic, because people will mistreat you, and then when you walk away, it's like, oh, no, 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 no. We can be homies, but you're not about to just sit here and misuse me in a romantic partnership. Like, that's not love, beloved. Like, you might have a skewed definition of it, but that's not my definition. So a lot of my pal 2 people are redefining what love is. Okay. So my pal 2 people, we said it was a Deep Knowing and Treasure Island in reverse. Okay. So I feel like my pal 2 people, you are disconnected from your intuition. You're not trusting yourself. I feel like you are seeking validation and confirmation from people outside of you, right? So maybe you're consulting YouTube readings. Maybe you're asking other people, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? When honestly, your best bet is to rely on your own intuition and your own discernment, because there could be some people who are a little jaded and are giving you, kind of, skewed advice. So your best bet is to just rely on yourself and your intuition. You're your best bet. I don't care. You can have a YouTube reader who is spot on. At the end of the day, you're going to do what's best for you. You're not, everybody don't listen to what one person has to say and just rule it out. Some people do, some people don't. But at the end of the day, it's calling for you to use your best judgment, okay? You are capable of making good decisions for yourself. And you can say that as an affirmation. I am capable of making good decisions for myself, okay? Because I feel like this pal, there's a little resentment for maybe past mistakes, past regrets, failed relationships, and I feel like you have a blockage with your finances. And keep in mind, your money could be rolling in the dough, but you could be getting way more if you clear up this financial blockage, right? Because you're holding on to this anger, you're holding on to this resentment, pile 2. So I feel like it's being slowed up. I think it's on the way, but the more that you get out of your head and trust your intuition and have more positive mindsets and more optimistic, I feel like this pal also may deal with a lack mindset. Stop worrying about money. Trust me. When you spend things out, spend it with gratitude and say, the money that I spend, I will get back triple fold, and leave it to the universe. They gonna do it, but you might be trying to figure, how am I gonna get it back? How am I gonna get it back? Baby, you gonna get it back. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, okay? So this pal, with the Deep Knowing, you are your best resource when it comes to the things that you are trying to figure out and get answers for. Treasure Island. So boom. I feel like for my pal 2 people, you feel like it's taking a long time for your abundance to come. You are you need to practice more gratitude, pal 2, because it's like you want what you want when you want it, right? So my pal 2 people, it could be a lot of water signs here or a lot of fire signs. And keep in mind, it can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But I'm feeling heavy fire and water energy, okay? That impulsiveness, I want what I want, and you got your arms crossed when you don't get what you want. So, yeah, just be grateful for what you do have. You have breath, you have life, you have options, okay? As long as you have breath, you have options. You have good health. Be grateful for that. For my Pal 2 people, write out a gratitude list, write out some positive affirmations and put them on your mirror. Say them every day. It's very imperative. And then boom, the clarification card, Ace of Swords. It's a time for you to develop new ways of communication. Swords is air energy. How you communicate to yourself. I don't even think this is towards other people. I think you need to develop, not need, but you could benefit from developing new ways to talk to yourself, because I feel like there's a lot of negative self-talk with Pal 2. Stop beating yourself up, okay? I feel like there needs to be new boundaries in place with yourself, and I feel like there needs to be new boundaries in place with others, okay? And we know if you're a water sign or have water sign placements, it's either you're all in or you're out, okay? So find that, ooh, yes. If you're a water sign or have water sign placements, or hell, you might not even be a water sign. Just take it if the message resonates. You have to find a middle, a medium, okay? Because you're either all in or all out. I love how I just broke that down. I never thought of that before. So find a medium. Find a medium for my people that this applies to. Find a medium, because you overexert yourself or you completely close off. Find a medium healthy balance, right? And that's it for my Pal 2. Okay. All right, Pal 3, your first card is the Here and Now. Okay, love it. And then you have the Fates. Love it. And then Ace of Wands. Love that. Okay, so boom. Your general messages for my Pal 3 people. I feel like you're in your prime, or you're about to be in your prime, like you're about to pop out. You have something new that you're doing, and you can care less what people are saying about you. It's like, I'm leveling up. It is what it is. Like, I'm not studying what you're talking about. And I love that for you, Pal 3. Your first card out is the Here and Now. So it's calling for you to get grounded in your present reality. I feel like my Pal 3 people, you could be focusing on, let me make sure that's the right thing. Okay, this says the past and this says the future. So you could be focusing, you could have too much focus on past regrets and a lot of focus on, oh my God, what is my future going to look like? What's this? What's that? And you're not being fully grounded in the present. So do some grounding exercises, look them up, mindful activities that might be beneficial for you. So it says right here on this flag, you are here. We're not looking backwards. We're not looking forward. We're looking straight, okay? And you're sitting on an egg, okay? That represents fertility. It can represent a baby on the way. You could be birthing new ideas. You could be going through a rebirth, Pal 3, okay? And I feel like you're going to walk into the door of value, okay? It's a blessing. You have this new blessing on the way. And whether it's a rebirth, a pregnancy, or a new business, or whatever it is, a new partnership that you're building with someone, whatever it is, be grateful for what you do have. Don't think about how you can be more grander or have more than the next person. Keep your eyes on your own plate. Keep your eyes on your own plate, okay? And then boom, you have the Fates. So I feel like you are being you're right where you need to be. I feel like you're about to pop out with a new idea. This could be something that you're scared about. It's going to make you very vulnerable. You're going to have to get like critique from it or something. I don't know. But I feel like my Pal 3 people need to step out of their box and do something that's probably totally outside of what they're already pursuing a career in. But yes, you are fated to do something out of the box, because I feel like my Pal 3 people are bored. You're super bored. I want you to do something that makes you feel alive again, as long as it's safe, okay? But yeah, you are fated to do something that's going to bring you, something that's going to bring you almost like a state of euphoria. There could be some messages for you on the series Euphoria. it definitely could be some messages for from the series Euphoria. And yeah, she just feels, I feel like you're going to just walk into a new feeling like more fulfilled, whether that's in career, personal development, take it how it applies. But you're going to feel more fulfilled than ever, probably in these coming weeks or whenever you view this, okay? And then your clarification card, pile 3, Ace of Wands. So as you go into this newness, something that's causing you to step out of your box, you're going to have this Ace of Wands energy, okay? That's fire energy. So you're going to have to be bold. You're going to have to be assertive. You're going to have to be more confident. You're going to have to assert yourself. You're going to have to pour your joy into your new creative design, your new creative ventures, okay? And that's all I have for my people. I hope you enjoyed this. My information is down below if you would like to drop some coins in my piggy bank. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at Cosmic Peephole. That's where majority of my content is. Or you can follow me on Twitter at Cosmic Peephole. Thank you.